Warning: this is not intended as a substitute for professional medical care and diagnosis. There are always risks associated with weight training, and none of the instructions or meal plans should be performed without approval from your healthcare professional. As with all exercise programs, you assume certain risks with your health and safety. If you choose to participate in these risks, you do so of your own free will and accord. Michael McBath is a certified personal trainer with National Academy of Sports Medicine. He is not a medical doctor, and nothing in this video should be misconstrued to mean otherwise. Muscles of Motivation is not responsible for any injuries or death as a result of using these techniques.
Muscles of Motivation, baby. Let somebody else throw in that towel, because I ain't throwing it in tonight. Now we get to move on to the next exercise. My muscles are loosened up, I'm warmed up, my back's feeling great. So we're gonna get into the seated rows. And the thing is, I'm starting to superset everything because I wanna get this done in a good, fashionable time. Not only that, but I still end up spending like an hour and 30 minutes in the gym. But when you do it like this, you get more of a pump, like you putting more tension on that muscle, so you want to get more of a pop. As you notice with these workouts for the next few months, you will notice all my workouts are to get lean, to get tone and lean. It's not like I'm trying to bulk up or anything, but you'll notice my arms and everything will get big, but I will also get shredded. So that's why I'm doing these supersets, short breaks, a lot of reps, heavyweight. So let's get into this exercise. So as you notice, I jumped down into the seated rows. Now I end up doing, I think, somewhere between 6 or 7 sets. I start off with 180 and I end up doing about 30 or 40 reps. As you notice, I'm looking in the mirror, I'm squeezing, and I'm looking in the mirror to make sure that my muscles are popping and I'm squeezing. That's why I like working out in front of a mirror, so I can actually see what I'm doing, so I can make sure that I'm doing it correct. And I notice sometimes when I go back, if I don't feel a squeeze in my back muscles, I hold the weight until I get that burning sensation in my back to let me know that, hey, I'm getting something out of this rep. Now, something that I superset it with is, I like to call these face busters. A lot of people have a different name for them and everything, but I call them face busters. Some people call them nose busters or nose bleeder or whatever, but I call them face busters. Now, on this, I'm not doing that much of a lot of heavy weight. I'm actually doing some decent weight, but I'm doing tons of reps. Like I'm doing like somewhere between 50 and 60 reps on these easily. So as you notice, I'm pulling it back and I'm pulling it towards the eye, and you'll notice sometimes in different variations of this, I start pulling it towards the chin because I'm hitting certain muscles when I do that. Like when I'm going towards my eyes, as you notice, if you can see in my back, I'm actually getting the lower back muscle of the upper back. So like inside that pocket in the back side of the shoulder, I'm actually getting that lower muscle on that back side. So as I'm pulling in, I'm just pulling back, you know, feeling it in my back muscles. And then when I go towards the chin, I'm actually squeezing it and I'm getting the center of that back. That's what makes that center back muscle. So I'm getting that because I want my back to look just like my chest to look, cut and just musclified. Once I finish with that set, and I'm only doing about 80, so I'm just, you know, going between different weight variations. So after I do that, I rest like 10-15 seconds and then I jump back on the seated rows. Now, as I start doing seated rows, I said, hey, you know, I need to switch it up. Let me hit the center of the chest a little bit. So as you notice, my grip does change. So now I'm doing variations. Remember, anytime you're doing an exercise, do variations. Just don't do it in like one position. Like don't do it just out wide. Don't do it just in close. Do it in variations so that therefore you'll be stronger all around. So as you notice, I do right here, I think I do 20 or 30 reps out wide. And anytime if I jump immediately into the next exercise, I try to do half of what I did on the last one. But since I did 20, my half will be 10, but I don't believe in doing anything under 10. So I do 15 to 20 reps. I even take a break and pause for a split second and come back in and finish it out. And when I come back in and finish it out, I actually get 15 reps straight instead of just 5 or 6 to make up for what I didn't do. So now the workout is winding down. The face buster workout is winding down. I'm getting a good pump. And now this time I'm not even counting reps. I've done increased the weight as high as I could increase it on the seated rows. On the face busters, I think I'm at like 110 or 115 now, maybe even 120. And I'm doing as many reps as I can. I'm pulling as hard as I can. I'm squeezing my muscles as much as I can. And I'm getting a good burn out of it. And remember, I do short rest periods. Short rest periods are the key to muscle growth and getting cut when you're in the leaning phase. To watch the rest of the videos, please click on the link in the box below in the description and you can watch all these videos. Matter of fact, go ahead and subscribe to Muscles of Motivation so you can get that alert when we upload a new video. Muscles of Motivation, baby. Who can't do it? They can't do it, but we can. Make sure you follow me and subscribe.